There's Game Show Network's Game-a-thon. Those kids are so cute on Joker.
So cute. They really are. We want to show you Peter Tamarkin giving us a simulation of tonight's live interactive game Decade. Let's roll the tape.
All right, we have two players on the phone right now, ready, willing, and able to play Decade. We have player A from Anywhere USA and player B from Any Place USA. Good to have you with us. Player A, you will go first, which means player B gets to sit back and kind of cool it and find out how player A does, because you'll get a chance to attack player A in just a few moments, player B. But in the meantime, player A, here's the deal. All the buttons on the keypad will be locked out except for the 3 lighted possible answer buttons. Your answer will not register unless you press one of those lighted buttons. Very important. Okay, if you got that in hand, we'll put 30 seconds on Yo clock. Put up your first photo, ready, and go. During what decade did this young star make her debut in Lassie Come Home? 30s, 40s, or 50s? Correct, 40s. During what decade did this man with a dream win the Nobel Peace Prize? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Correct, 60s. During what decade was the first time a man in this situation could relieve a headache with Alka-Seltzer? 10s, 20s, or 30s? Correct, 30s. During what decade did this leading co-star with her future husband into Have and Have Not? 40s, 50s, or 60s? Incorrect, 40s. During what decade did this man first take the office of president? 30s, 40s, or 50s? Incorrect, 50s. During what decade did this creature first find its way to the silver screen? We're out of time, but you answered 3 correct.
Just one of the many interactive game shows that you'll be able to participate in, of course, and that's a sample show for you.
It's so much fun because you can actually win prizes on this show. It's one of the only ones on television right now that you can do that.
We can't win those prizes?
No, we can't because we're ineligible. But the prizes are in our room where we get dressed and we've got everything all together. It's like, oh, let me get around that extra flex. Oh, wait, watch man's over there. Be careful.
I'll take it home.
It's so much fun. That's easy too, and it's free. It's not like you have to dial in on one of those numbers that cost you, $5, and at the end you haven't won anything. So we think it's terrific about it.
15, close to 16 past the hour right now. Thank you for joining us on Club AM. My name is Steve Day.
I'm Laura Chambers. I hope you're enjoying the Game-a-thon as much as we are. I just love these shows. I haven't seen this much polyester in 15 years.
And, of course, the last show you saw was Joker with Jack Berry. I think Jack Berry had a lot of fun interviewing those kids. Oh, yeah.
But wasn't it W.C. Fields who said, don't play with dogs and don't play with children, something like that?
That's right. Get away, kid. You bother me.
You bother me.
By the way, you see our fax number there, 310-520-2FAX or 310-520-2329. We want you to also interact with us.
We want to find out about you, and that's the only way we'll be able to do it. So please write to us or fax us. We love it.
We'll read your fax. Sure enough.
Sure, we'll read it on the air. Stay tuned to the Game-a-thon.
You're watching Game Show Network.
Okay, folks, here's more game show fun from Berry and Enright Productions. It's called Play the Percentages and was syndicated in 1980. It was a game of prediction with 2 couples playing. And the line of questioning involved predicting what percentage of people in a particular group could answer a specific question. Jeff Edwards presided over the predictions, which unpredictably lasted only 9 months. Now, I'm 100% sure, though, that we're ready to watch Play the Percentages.
During the next 30 minutes, Intuition could win our players $25,000 in cash. Because it's time to challenge everybody's knowledge. It's time to play the percentages. And now, here's our host, Jeff Edwards.
Thank you. Hey, what a nice group. Nice to have you here today. Thank you very much. Oh, you're a delight. And Jay Stewart sure is right. During this program, someone here could win at least $25,000. And all of you out there are going to be challenged by what's happening right here. Time now to meet the 2 married couples who are going to be opposing each other. And Jay, would you do the honors, please?
Her name is Nanette, and she's a housewife and singer. His name is Brian, and he's a swimming pool contractor. And the married name they share is Smith. And their opponent, her name is Carla, and she's a student. His name is John, and he's a shipping foreman. And the married name they share is Gracie.
Hey, Gracie, how you doing, Carla?
That's fine, Jeff. How are you?
Oh, I'm terrific, thank you. What are you a student of?
I'm studying to work with the deaf.
Uh-huh. And what do you study for?
Sign language.
Can you sign something for us? Sign this check. Can you?
Yeah. Okay. How old are you? You better not set me up.
Unfortunately, I cannot read sign language, so I have no idea what she's talking about. John, how you doing?
Just fine.
And you're a shipping clerk in what kind of place?
In a bakery.
Ah, you're the one who gets all the pastries and everything, the tarts and things out of the bakery?
Right.
Uh-huh. This, without people like this, ladies and gentlemen, all of us would be 10 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wish you good luck here on the
Thank
show.
you.
Carla and John, let me meet Nanette and Brian. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Fine. Housewife and a singer, Nanette?
Yes, yes.
What other hobbies do you have besides singing?
Oh, my hobbies consist of horses, dogs, and sex. Not necessarily in that order.
I was going to say, before Brian has any fun, you got to kill a couple of horses and dogs. Great to have you here. I was about to say, great to have you around the house.
There's something here I don't know about?
Oh, my goodness. Brian, delighted to have you here. I missed your introduction. Swimming pool contractor?
Swimming pool contractor, right.
All right. Your business, of course, is going in the hole, but we won't talk about that. Listen,
Can I tread water?
yeah, I bet you can. Well, I'm delighted to have both of you here, and we wish you good luck here on the show. You ready to go?
Sure.
Okay. These two married couples are going to play against each other, the wife against the wife and the husband against the husband. We've asked hundreds of people questions, and it's up to our players to estimate what percentage of the people got the questions right. And then the game goes on from there. First team to reach 300 points, you'll see how we do that in a moment, gets $300 and goes on to play the bonus game, which has a growing jackpot, worth today $25,000 in cash. A lot at stake here. Let's get on with the game. We're going to start off with the wives. So, Nanette and Carla, you'll be opposing each other here. Here's our first question. Of the hundreds of people we surveyed, what percentage could name the capital of Canada? The capital of Canada. Now, remember, a player cannot change a number once it's been registered. So the players will lock in their percentages, and then they cannot be changed. You all set? Okay, Nanette, what percentage of the people do you think can name the capital of Canada?
I said 42%.
42%. All right, we'll register that. And what do you say, Carla?
Okay, I think that it's a little bit lower than that. And I said 32%.
32%. Let me remind you, the player closer to the true percentage wins those points. If anybody hits it right on the nose, you win the game right then and there. Ready to go? Let's take a look. What percentage of the people could name the capital of Canada? 27%. You were the closest, Carla, so you get the 27 points. Now, if 27% of the people got it right, that means that 73% of the people did not get it correctly. So, you can get those 73 points by answering the question yourself, what is the capital of Canada? Or you might challenge Nanette over there if you don't think she knows the answer. What's your decision? Do you want to answer it yourself, or do you want to challenge Nanette?
No, I don't think she knows.
You don't think she knows?
No, and I don't have the faintest idea why.
You're going to challenge her?
Yes.
Nanette, you've been
rude
challenged.
today, but I will.
Missed the question. Carla gets the 73 points. But if you answer it, then you get the points. So, for 73 points, what is the capital of Canada?
I'm blanking. I'll just say Ontario.
Ontario, no. I'm sorry. 73 points for New Jersey. Carla, you now have a total of 100 points. For another 73 points, tell me the capital of Canada.
Quebec?
No! Not Quebec. It is $4,000. No, the capital of Canada is Ottawa.
Oh.
Ottawa is the capital of Canada. So you didn't get the points, but you do have the 100, so let's check the score. Smith's nothing yet, but the game is just getting underway. Gracie's with 100 points. And this time, it's John against Brian. Ready to go, guys?
Ready.
In the Christmas song, 12 Days of Christmas, watch them count on their fingers later, what percentage of the people knew what her true love gave her on the third day? What percentage knew what her true love gave her on her third day? He promised her a lot, but he gave her this. Okay, lock in your percentages. You all set? Brian, what'd you say?
I believe 38%. It's a very popular song, but trying to remember on the spur of the moment like that, I don't think people would be able to to go up the scale from 1 to 3.
Okay, Brian, you say 38. What do you say, John?
Well, if they gave them a chance to count through their fingers, they might have gotten it. But if they didn't, I thought it would be lower, so I said 25%.
John says
Good
25%. Carla shakes up and down. I guess that means you think he's right,
That's
right?
right.
Okay. So, Brian says 38%. John says 25%. How many people could tell what she got on the third day? 44%. You're right. And that gives you 44 points. Now, Brian, as you know, if 44 got the answer right, that means that 56 could not answer the question, and you can get those 56 points by simply telling me what her true love gave her on the third day, or, if you want, you can challenge John over there. How do you want to play it?
Well, the Christmas spirit, huh? John, he's a baker.
Let me point out that it is the Christmas spirit in some of our cities. In some of our cities, it might be the Easter spirit.
That's a Christmas song.
Yeah.
I'm going to challenge John.
You're challenging
Yes, I
John.
am. I'm gonna
Okay,
challenge you.
John, if you miss this question, they get the 56 points. If you get it right, you get the points. So, what did their true love give her on the third day of Christmas?
Golden ring.
No. Sorry, John.
All
Of course, they give you a grand total of 100 points. The game is tied up, and Brian, now's a chance to break the tie because you can get another 56 points by telling me what her true love gave her on the third day.
3 geese a laying.
3 geese a
laying.
laying. No. Do you know, Nanette?
Yes, I do.
What?
3 French
Very
hens.
good.
3 French hens. That's right. 3 French hens is right. Good for you. It was a bird. It was a bird. Brian keeps saying it was a bird. You will find in your life that there's a big difference between a French hen and a goose, Brian, and we'll be right back.
Everyone's seen the phrases of the Game Show Network. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart's itch. I need to tell the truth. I just love to continue. The real fortune is spinning for me. So you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Please with me. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I love the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Postman, my heart's itch. I need to tell the truth. I just love to continue. The real fortune is spinning for me. So you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat with one thing echoing through her brain. Who was this guy in her bathroom?
Meanwhile, Barry was thinking, whose bathroom am I in?
Janine remembered going to the party the night before and getting smashed out of her mind.
Barry remembered getting drunk and acting really stupid.
Eventually,
The whole evening came back.
oh, I must be really stupid.
I must be really dumb.
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
Well, what did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What about
Abe?
Then they both realized, much to their relief, that unlike the rest of us,
They were just cartoons.
get high,
Get stupid.
get AIDS.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrity, Gary Cooper,
Do you sit tall in the saddle? I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis. Hey, lady, places. You'll never get the way I know.
I like Groucho Marx. Are you an old Buick?
Lisa Ball. Wow. Are you a dazzling redhead? All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Okay, before we continue with this game, I want to remind you two couples that the team that wins 5 games in a row also wins something special. What does that say, Stuart?
It's a brand new car! It is the Pontiac Sunburst Coupe with 12 months Customized sensational, streamlined, newly designed grill in the right size for moving in city traffic. Furnished by Pontiac.
Okay. Alrighty. We'll check the scores. Smith with 100. The Gracies with 100. We're all tied up, and this time it's Nanette against Carla. You ready for your question?
Okay.
Your French lover, ladies, declares, I want everything you're dishing out, and I want it served Veronique. What percentage of the 300 women questioned knew what he wanted? What took it anyway?
French women?
You say French women? No,
Did I
these were just
misunderstand?
women.
Oh, women.
Yeah. French women obviously would have, wouldn't be talking at all. Okay. So, everybody set here with the percentages? Let's check out. Nanette, what percentage do you think of the women we surveyed you think knew what Veronique meant?
I doubt that there are that many French lovers around.
Mm-hmm.
So I said about 23%.
23% says Nanette. What do you say, Carla?
I think there are even fewer French lovers around, so I say 13%.
13%. Interesting. Okay. 23% from Nanette, 13% from Carla. How many of the women we surveyed knew what Veronique meant? 6%. Really low. You're the closest. You get the 6 points. Hey, Carla, you sure happen to know what the women might know about Veronique. You got yourself 6 points, giving you a total Gracie's right now of 106 points. Now, this is going to be important to you because if only 6% knew the right answer, that means that 94% did not know the answer. And you can get those 94 points by telling me what food served Veronique means. Or, if you want to, you can challenge Nanette over here. How do you want to play it? You going to take it yourself or you going to challenge Nanette?
Challenger. I knew it.
Nanette, you got it. If you miss this, they get the 94 points. You get it right, you get 94 points. What does food served Veronique mean for 94 points?
Very fine.
Very fine. Very poor. Nanette. That's right. 94 points. You now have a total of 200 points. As you know, 300 points wins the game. You can't win the game here, but you can pick up 94 points, Carla, if you can tell me what food served Veronique means.
Oh, this is a wild guess. In bed?
I think the French threw you off there. If it was in bed, it would be a little lumpy. It means it's served with grapes.
Oh,
Yes, Veronique is with grapes, so you don't get the point.
Oh.
Let's check the score.
Oh,
Smith 100, Gracie's 200. Gracie's, you could win next time. As we said, 300 wins the game. So here it is. Brian, you got to stop. Brian against
I'll do my
John.
best.
You guys all set? Or are you making plans for your next meal?
Right. Great.
All right, here we go.
I like grapes.
As an average, each person in a certain country spends $177 per year on gambling. Of the people we polled, what percentage could name the country? What percentage could name the country where $177 is spent per person per year on gambling? Let's lock those percentages in. Got them locked in? Okay, Brian, what'd you say?
42%. I think gambling is almost a universal type of vice, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's one certain country that's known for it more than that.
42% says Brian. John, what do you say?
Well, not allowing for the kids, I played it right down the middle and said 50%.
You said 50%. Okay, remember, 300 points wins the game. Anybody hits it right on the nose, of course, they win it right away. So, Brian says 42%. John says 50%. How many people knew which country spends $177 per person per year in gambling? 50%! Down the middle is right, Flora. Very, very good. John, since you won that and won the game because you hit it right on the nose, you know what country it is?
I think in the United States.
You're right, it is the United States of America. Okay, you hang on because you got a chance at some big money here in just a moment. Well, I say goodbye to Nanette and Brian.
Oh, well.
I'm glad. Did you have a good time? Yeah.
Oh,
That's terrific. I really enjoyed meeting you, and I wish you good luck in any of your endeavors, okay? All right. Thank you very much. We have some nice gifts for you backstage. A big hand for Nanette and Brian. Meet you down in the bonus circle, Gracie. We'll go after it. We'll be back in just a couple of moments.
everyone's seen the faces of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Postman, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, it's time to tell the truth. I just love to continue. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, please be free. I'll come down and make it so real. Right is what I love to play. I want to Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Postman, my heart skips. Just like it can be. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. So come on here on Game Show Network TV.
Which child deserves to be read to? This one? Or is it this one? Which child will learn to use a toothbrush? Who will have a chance to sing? The choice is yours. Volunteer for Head Start. With your help, more low-income preschool children can get what other children already have. Change the world of a child, and you change the world.
Welcome back to Play the Percentages. John and Carly did a great job up there. You got yourself $300. Hit it right on the nose.
Yeah, I was flabbergasted. Yeah.
Smart.
Well,
Got my good luck charm right here.
you do?
Yeah,
I want to thank the Academy for this award. Okay. Anyway, John and Carly, here we go. It's time for the bonus round. I'm going to read you questions which were posed to people everywhere. For each question, I'll show you 3 answers, one of which got the highest percentage points in the survey, one got less points, one got no response at all, in other words, 0. Whatever answer you select, we'll give you its percentage points. Accumulate 100 points or more, and you get $2,500. Okay? However, I'm glad you're happy, John, because I have just a little thing that may depress you a little bit. If you ever select the answer that has 0 points, then you lose everything. So therefore, someplace along the line, you may want to stop before you reach 100. If you do, we'll give you $10 a point for every point you have at that time. Understood? All right. Now, I'm going to ask you to choose a jackpot percentage number other than 0.
31.
31. Okay, we'll lock 31 in right there. That's your jackpot percentage number. That'll stick with you throughout the bonus round, and I hope 31's a lucky number for you. Because if that number 31 ever matches the percentage of any answer you select, you'll win our growing jackpot, which now stands at $25,000. All right. Who's going to start first? Carla will start first. Here's your question, Carla. We asked 100 people to name the film which won an Oscar for the Best Picture of 1978. Did the highest percentage of them name Annie Hall, Deer Hunter, or Goodbye Girl? Okay, again, of those 3, Annie Hall, Deer Hunter, and Goodbye Girl, which picture did the most people say won the Oscar for the Best Picture of 1978? And avoid the answer with a 0 at all costs.
Annie Hall.
Annie Hall is what Carla says. All right, Carla, we'll see how well you did. First of all, let's take a look at the picture which did win the Oscar for 1978. That was The Deer Hunter. How many people thought it was The Deer Hunter? 22% thought it was The Deer Hunter. And how many people thought it was your answer, Annie Hall? How many thought it was Annie Hall? 10% thought it was Annie Hall. You know, it's too bad it wasn't 31%, because if that number had matched this number, 31, your lucky percentage number, you would have had yourself $25,000. But you got a 10, so we give you 10 points, and I'll give you $10 per point. It's $100 if you want to quit right now. Remember, if you hit a 0, you're out of business. What do you say? You want to quit?
No, we're going to go. We're going to go. Go on.
I figured at $100 you want to charge on. John, it's your turn. We asked a group of people to tell us the kind of animal you'd expect to find in an apiary. An apiary. Which answer got the highest percentage of response? Spiders, birds, or bees? Now, of those three, spiders, birds, or bees, which one do you think most people thought lived in an apiary? Just a reminder, as long as you avoid the answer with a 0 response, you can keep on playing.
Birds?
I'm going to say birds, Jeff.
Birds.
You think that most people said birds live in an apiary. All right, first of all, let's take a look at bees. As a matter of fact, it is bees that live in an apiary. How many people thought it was bees that live in an apiary? 25% thought that it was bees.
Okay.
But you said birds, and how many people thought it was birds? 32%. You are just one away from $25,000. Look how close you got. However, you got 32 points. That gives you 42 points altogether, and $10 a point is $420. I give it to you right now. You can play or you can quit. Remember, if you hit a 0, you're out of I just remind you, you're 58 points away from the 100. Carla, it's your turn.
Okay.
For many years, the picture of the only man to win the decathlon twice was on the Wheaties package. When we asked people to identify him, did the highest percentage identify him as Bob Seagren, Bob Mathias, or Bob Richards? So of those three, Seagren, Mathias, and Richards, which did the most people think won the decathlon twice?
Mathias.
Mathias, you say. Okay, you're 58 points away.
Yeah.
First of all, let's take a look at Richards. How many thought it was Bob Richards? 13% thought it was Bob Richards. Now, you're, as we said, you are 58 points away. We're hoping that number up there is 58 or more for Mathias.
58.
Mathias, by the way, is the answer.
That's what we thought.
How many people thought it was Mathias? 44! We'll add that to your 42. You now have 86 points. At $10 a point, that is $860. You're 14 points away from 100 points. I'll give you the $860 right now. Remember, if you ever hit 0, you lose everything.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck.
Okay.
John, you're up.
Yeah.
Which answer got the highest percentage of response to the question, who was the famous American known as the Wizard of Menlo Park? Was it Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison, or Houdini? Of those three, Franklin, Edison, or Houdini, who did most people think was the Wizard of Menlo Park?
I'm going to hope somebody knew. I'll say Edison.
Edison.
You say Edison.
Consult me.
Let's see how well you did.
There's no toss those babies out there.
Here we go. You have 86 points. You're 14 points away. First of all, how many people thought it was Benjamin Franklin? 2% thought it was Benjamin Franklin. Now, you're 14 points away. We're looking for 14 or more. Edison is the answer, of course. Edison was the Wizard of Menlo Park.
Good.
How many people thought it was that? 45! $2,500. We'll add that to the $300 you already have, giving you $2,800. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Now, as you almost broke the jackpot, you came within one, but you didn't. So we'll add $1,000 to that. You're going to meet a brand new couple pretty soon. Beat them, come back here again, and you'll be going for $26,000. We'll be back in just a moment.
Everyone's seen the faces of the Game Show Network.
I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and explaining the city. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The real question is spinning my name. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, please be me. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I want the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Horseman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The real fortune is spending money. So you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
For information about how you can help stop domestic violence, call us.
He protects all living things in the forest. But he can't do it alone. Please don't play with matches. Put out your campfires. I never, ever forget the words of Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
It's 15 minutes before the hour, and it's that time again, Steve.
Thank you, Laura. It's time to call in and register to become a contestant on tonight's live interactive game, Decades. It's fun, and you can win some big prizes by answering questions about people, places, and things from the past to the present. The toll-free number to call is 800-537-GAME. Touch-tone phones only, please. Call now and get your PIN number. That's all you ever need to play Decades. The number again is 800-537-GAME. Good luck.
We're fresh out of time here on Play the Percentages, so Carl and Johnny will be back tomorrow. Meet yourself brand new opponents, okay? Don't spend that $2,800 while you're gone tonight, all right?
Okay.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, too. Until tomorrow, this is Jeff Edwards hoping the percentages are always in your favor. Bye-bye.
Contestants will receive free rental of Blockbuster, improved steam carpet clean with vibrating brush, products for every carpet care need, Blockbuster, steaming mat at dirt, and Powerhouse candy bars, the Hunter Fudgy, chewy caramel ripples of roasted peanuts. We didn't call it Powerhouse for nothing. Also, Campbell's Chunky Soup, made for people who want more than a soup. Chunk after chunk of delicious food. It's more like a meal than a soup. Plus, Baraxo waterless four-potted hand cleaners. They take on the dirtiest hands. Soft and gentle. Baraxo cleans all hands in the family. And Lister Mint, no leading mouthwash. Works better or keeps breath fresher longer. Why not switch to Lister Mint? Tastes as good as it works.
Next, find the hidden picture and win as Tom Campbell guides you through the Camouflage. Next on Game Show Network.
In case you haven't noticed, there's a whole generation out there that's trying to tell us something about getting along. Hate is an old idea.
This is live television. Steve Day right here.
And Laura Chambers.
And we're going to let you become like sort of interactive with us. And Decades, we have a simulation game for you, right?
Yeah, we'll have Peter. Peter, let's roll the tape for us.
All right, we have two players on the right line right now, ready and eager to play Decades. We have player A from Anywhere USA, and we have player B from Any Place USA. Good to have you with us, guys. In any event, player A, you're going to go first. Player B, you get to sit back, relax, and kind of put your feet up and just watch what player A does, because you're going to get a chance to whoop all over him when your time comes up. Right now, player A, remember, all the buttons on your keypad will be locked out, with the exception of the three lighted possible answer buttons. Your answer will not register unless you press one of those lighted buttons. Okay, everybody knows what's going on. Let's put 30 seconds on your clock. Here comes your first question, first photo, as it were, and go. During what decade did this city see its mayor, Gentleman Jimmy Walker, resign after charges of corruption? 10s, 20s, or 30s? Correct, 30s. During what decade did this loving couple climb out of bed and call it quits? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Correct, 60s. During what decade did these unarmed bandits first appear on the street? 20s, 30s, or 40s? Incorrect, 30s. During what decade did this penny-pinching comedian move from radio to TV with his own CBS series? 40s, 50s, or 60s? Correct, 50s. During what decade did this man run for president under the banner of the Boom Moose Party and was defeated? 10s, 20s, or 30s? Incorrect, 10. But, hey, 3 correct. That's not too shabby.
You have got to be good.
I know. I only got 2 of those right. I was up there. They go by so fast.
I think I had 2.
We need to know how to play the rules, what the eligibility requirements are.
Here's Mike.
No purchase necessary. All entrants must have pre-registered and have a valid PIN number. Winners must sign an affidavit of eligibility. Contests open to all legal residents of the United States 18 years of age and older, except employees and their families of Sony Pictures Entertainment, Game Show Network, and any other person or entity associated with contests. Void where prohibited by law. Subject to all applicable laws and regulations. Taxes, including applicable sales tax, are the sole responsibility of winners, and contestants can win only one prize during a 30-day period. Rules may be subject to change. Odds of winning determined by number of entrants. Prizes may not be substituted or transferred. For complete rules and/or a list of prize winners, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Game Show Network Rules, P.O. Box 4312, Hollywood, California 90078.
This is so much fun. I'm having a blast here in live television.
Stop
Our
calling.
first show.
Yes, stop calling. We have all the phone calls we need for the eligibility requirements.
Your response has been terrific. Thank you so much.
Yes, and you're all eligible, and good luck. You're getting your PIN numbers to interact with Peter Tomarken.
Identification number.
Thank you. So Peter Tomarken hosting Decades, and we've got more of the same. First show.
I know. Camouflage is coming up, a show that we haven't seen in quite a while.
I'm Camouflage with this chair.
Everyone's seen the phrases of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Hostman, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips to me to tell the truth. I just love to continue. The real watching experience for me. Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, please be I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Horseman, my heart begins to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The real fortune is staying for me. So you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
Which child deserves to be read to? This one? Or is it this one? Which child will learn to use a toothbrush? Who will have a chance to sing? The choice is yours. Volunteer for Head Start. With your help, more low-income preschool children can get what other children already have. Change the world of a child, and you change the world.
You're watching Game Show Network.
The original version of our next game show, Camouflage, was seen on ABC in 1961 and 1962. Years later, Chuck Barrett bought the rights to the show, and in February 1980, Camouflage returned in syndication, hosted by Tom Campbell. The contestants on Camouflage had to trace the outlines of an item concealed in a cartoon drawing. Okay. The episode of Camouflage you're about to see has been concealed since the original viewing 15 years ago. We hope you
enjoy. In just a few moments, one of these two contestants will earn the right to locate and trace the outline of that sneaker. And if they succeed, they'll win this beautiful brand new Cadillac Coupe de Ville. From the Chuck Barrett stages in Hollywood, California, it's Camouflage. Here's the host and star of the show, Tom Campbell.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Camouflage. Let's meet our first two players, shall we? Johnny Jacobs, who do we have?
Now, our first contestant is a native Californian. She's married, and she's an attorney. Let's welcome the beautiful and brainy Barbara Friend. Her opponent is the district manager of a leading fast food company, and he's crazy about sports and flirting. Please meet the one and only David Christopher.
Barbara and David, welcome to Camouflage. Oh, I tell you, what a welcome you had, Barbara. Hey, anyway, welcome to Camouflage. Did you know you win the game by correctly tracing the outline of an object hidden in a picture? If you do, you'll win some cash and the right to play our bonus picture for a brand new car. Right now,
We're going to see that picture for our first game, so let's take a look at our screen right over here. Oh, looks like a basket of food or something there, huh? All right. Now, the object you're both looking for in that picture is a chipmunk. A chipmunk. Where is that chipmunk? All right. Let's find out how much this is. If you locate and trace it, let's find out how much this game is worth right now. $550. All right, we'll be right back to play our first game of Camouflage right after this.
Enough! I'm going to give you something to scream about. Get over here! Get up!
I can't.
I'm talking to you. Get up!
I can't.
Stop crying! You're asking for it again!
For information about how you can help stop domestic violence, call us.
The music was loud and we was laughing and joking around. 3 shots fired. He was killed. It really hurt. Why did this have to happen?
Unfortunately, Alicia's story is all too common. Children with their childhood taken from them. Fear of violence is robbing our children of their future. We must take away that fear and give them hope. We must give Alicia and all our children back their childhood. Working together, we can.
Do something now. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT.
Gene Rayburn talks about match game. The question we were asking a contestant one day, cuckoo blank. Well, we thought they'd say cuckoo clock and cuckoo bird or whatever. And this woman said,
Cuckoo friend and Ollie.
Cuckoo friend and Ollie. Bill Daly was laughing so hard he literally fell out of his chair. We just became unglued with laughter.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
The Camouflage. All right, Barbara and David, as you know, the way you get up to that screen is to correctly answer a question. That's how you do it, all right? Each time you do, you'll earn $50 for the right to trace that picture with some camouflage removed. So let's take a look at our screen once again, right over here. All right, there's our picture. Right? Now remember, the hidden object you're looking for is a chipmunk. We're going to start this game off by showing you exactly what that chipmunk looks like. Would you like to see it? There it is. That's what you're looking for. Now, it may not be that size, but that's what you're looking for. There's the chipmunk. Okay, now this game is worth $550. Ready in your lockouts? Here's your first question. Hands in position. I'll give you $50 if you can name just one of Liz Taylor's husbands. Yes, Barbara.
Richard Burton.
That's correct. $50. All right, let's take a look at our screen right over here. All right, look at that picture. Now, the object you're looking for is a chipmunk. You've earned the right to outline that object, so let's remove some camouflage right now. All right, you're looking for that chipmunk. All right, now you've earned the right to trace it, but if you fail, remember, we'll let David have a free try and remove some camouflage for him. So, Barbara, what are you going to do?
I think I'm going to pass.
Going to pass? All right, let's go to our next question. I want the name of a broad-brimmed Mexican hat. Yes, Barbara?
Sombrero?
Sombrero is correct. All right, you've got $100. Let's get back to our picture right over here. All right, now let's remove some more camouflage, Barbara. Here it comes. Ooh. All right, you folks at home, do you see the chipmunk? Can you see it? Barbara, what do you think? You going to give it a try? She's really steering. What do you think, hon?
I think I'll wait one more time.
You're going to wait one more time just in case you miss, and David will have that free try, huh?
Right.
Okay. Is a tom turkey also called a gobbler or a floozy? Yes, David?
Gobbler.
A gobbler is correct. You've got $50. Your turn, David. Here we go. Let's look at our picture. All right. Steady it carefully. Let's remove some more camouflage for him. Here it comes. All right. David, do you want to try or do you want to pass?
I got to try.
You're going to try. All right, David. David, for $550 and a chance at that brand new Cadillac, trace that chipmunk. All right. Okay, you got to put it on the line. Here we go. Keep it up, David. Come on. That's it, David. Keep it going. For $550, get that chipmunk. David, don't stop now. Come on, David. David, don't stop. Come on. His hand is shaking a little bit. Oh, David, back to your button. I'm sorry you didn't get it. All right, Barbara, hold on. Let's take another look at that screen right now. There's our picture. Now, since David missed it, we're going to remove some camouflage for you, Barbara. Take a look very carefully. Let's remove some more camouflage. We're looking for that chipmunk. You want to try?
Yes.
She says yes! Come on! For $550. Okay, Barbara, correctly outline that chipmunk, and you'll go for that brand new Cadillac. You'll walk away right now with $550. Good luck. Gotta go. Keep it up. Come on. Come on, Barbara. Barbara, don't stop now. So close. Come on, Barbara. Come on, Barbara. Almost there. Hey! You got it! Congratulations, Mr. Chipmunk. You got it! Barbara, congratulations. You won a grand total of $650. Yeah, David, you got $50 for this. A nice gift for you. Thank you. And Barbara, how about that, huh? There it is. You got it. And in just a moment, we're going to play that all-important bonus game to win a brand new Cadillac. But first, here's Johnny Jacobs with some gifts for some of our guests. John?
Some of our guests on Camouflage will also receive Z-Brick exterior acrylic all-weather stucco, the durable premix stucco any homeowner can install. Another great product from Z-Brick Company. Plus, the great refinishing team, Zip Strip Paint Varnish and Stain Remover and Zip Guard Clear Urethane Wood Finish for that professional look. Plus, try new Unisum, the sleep aid proven effective to help you feel drowsy, fall asleep faster, sleep better all night. For occasional sleeplessness, new Unisum. Now, back to Tom Campbell and Camouflage.
Thank you, Johnny. All right, Barbara, so far you've won $650. Now, this is a very important moment because right now you have a chance to win a brand new Cadillac.
Yeah.
Are you ready to see that all-important bonus picture?
Yeah.
All right, she says yes. Let's take a look at our screen right here. There it is, Barbara. The object you're looking for is a sneaker. Now remember, we don't remove any camouflage at all. You simply sit in the picture. You've got one chance, and one chance only, to trace that sneaker. All right, now you've had time to study the picture. Here's the pointer, and now, Barbara, for a brand new Cadillac. Everyone, please be quiet. I want you to trace that sneaker. Here we go. She thinks she sees it. Good luck. Keep it up. Barbara, don't stop. Oh, Barbara! Oh, my gosh, you didn't trace it correctly. You were close. Well, you want to see it?
Yes.
Let's see it right now. Where was that? Where's that sneaker? Let's see. You think it's right over here? Oh, you were so close. Look at that. You see, a little bit off right there. Oh, my gosh. But here, let me tell you something. You've got $650 and another chance to win a new car, a new Cadillac, all right? We'll be right back to be Barbara's new challenger for our next game right after this question.
Korea, Taiwan.
In a recent worldwide educational test, the United States didn't rank first, or second,
Slovenia,
or even third.
Spain,
We came in 14th,
the United States.
and 14th. There's no place for our kids to be. Call 1-800-96-PROMISE, and we'll give you lots of ways to help our kids move forward again.
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement. I love their faces.
It's an adrenaline rush.
I like to see people lose. Oh, it's really funny to watch them make fools of themselves.
Stop the clock.
I love the old celebrities. These are all real people.
Boy, am I abnormal.
Makes me feel wacky. I feel like I'm winning with them.
Tune in to Watch, Play, and Win on the all-new Game Show Network.
I love to play games.
I have loved you since the moment I clapped eyes on you.
There are loves we'll always remember. Memories time cannot erase. And stories we can never forget. Winona Ryder, Little Women, rated PG, at theaters everywhere Christmas Day.
I've had the same friends since I was a little kid, but this year, some of them started playing with these other kids. But they weren't like us. They were, different. And I heard my big brother saying some pretty bad stuff about people like them, but they seemed pretty cool, and we had a pretty good time. So, well, maybe my brother doesn't know everything. Hey, Carlos, come on, we need you.
Don't be afraid. Be your friend.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave, and so I rise, I rise, I rise.
Welcome back to Camouflage. All right. Barbie, you are our champion. You've won $650 so far. And now you get to keep that money, of course, all right? But we're going to flip the total back to zero and meet the challenger for our next game and picture. Johnny, who do we have?
Tom, this young lady used to be a Playboy bunny in London, England. But don't get any ideas, guys, because now she's a police sergeant. From the grand old state of Virginia, let's welcome Sandy Zuckerman.
All right. Sandy, welcome to our show. And I promise I won't speed. All right, let's take a look at our screen right now, right over here. All right, there it is. Now, Barbara and Sandy, the object you're both looking for in that picture is a vest. We're looking for a vest. Where is that vest? You at home, can you spot it? It's in the picture. We're looking for a vest. All right, let's find out how much this game is worth. $850. Ready to lock out? All right, here's your first question. Listen carefully. According to Fascinating Facts by David Lewis, which melts faster, dirty snow or clean snow? Yes, Barbara?
Clean snow.
No, you're wrong. It's dirty snow. All right? Okay, I'm sorry. That means, Sandy, we've got a question for you. Here you go. Tie your salted cracker in a knot, and what do you have?
A pretzel.
Of course. All right, you got $50. Let's take a look at our screen right over here. All right, it's watering the grass, it looks like. There it is. Okay, you've earned the right to outline that vest. But first, let's remove some camouflage for you, Sandy. Watch carefully. Sandy says, please. All right, we're looking for that vest. Where is that vest? All right. Now, remember, you've got the right to come up and trace it. But if you fail, we're going to give Barbara a free chance and remove some camouflage for her. What are you going to do?
I'm going to have to pass this one out to
All right, we'll pass on this one. Let's go to the question. You're both in the game. Is the classic novel The Scarlet Letter, okay, actually, in the classic novel, the Scarlet Letter was the Scarlet Letter A for adultery or L for lust? Yes, Sandy?
A for adultery.
A for adultery is correct. All right. You got $100. Now, since we didn't show you the object at the beginning of the game, as you know, we always let you see what it looks like after two correct answers. So both of you, and you folks at home, let's take a look at our screen. There's the object. That's the vest we're looking for. Now, it may not be that size, but that vest is in the picture. That's what you're looking for. All right. Now, let's look at the screen again. Sandy, this is yours. Let's remove some camouflage for you. We're looking for that vest. Woo. All right, Sandy, do you want to give it a try?
Are you sure there's a vest in there?
There's a vest in there, dear. We put it to you. I have to have an answer, Sandy.
No, I'm sorry. No.
You're going to pass? All right, let's keep going. Here we go. The gazelle and the camel walked into the bar, and the bartender offered them both a glass of water. Now, according to trivia, which one replied, no thanks, I never touched the stuff? Yes, Sandy.
The camel.
No, the gazelle. The gazelle. And that's from trivia compiled by Timothy Fullerton, page 126. How about that? Okay.
Now I know.
That means you've got one now, Barbara. Here we go. Here's your question. How many days in May?
31.
31 is right. You've got $50. All right, let's get back to the screen. Here we go, Barbara. We're looking for that vest. Let's remove some camouflage. Here we go. Where is that vest? Oh. Oh, do you see it? Anyone see it? Barbara, do you want to pass? Do you want to try?
I'll give it a try.
You're going to give it a try. Fantastic. Okay, Barbara, for $850 for the chance of that brand new Cadillac. Trace that vest. And again. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't step now, dear. Keep it going. 100. Oh, okay, back your button. All right, you didn't get it, so let's take another look at our screen.
Oh, you can get it.
Where's that picture? There it is. We're looking for the vest. Now, since Barbara failed, Sandy, we're going to remove some more camouflage for you. Sandy's holding her stubby. Okay, Sandy, let's take away.
We gotta do it right.
All right. Sandy, what do you want to do?
Ooh, I'll give it a try.
I'll give it a try. Come on over. All right, Sandy. For $850 with a chance of that brand new Cadillac, correctly trace the outline of that vest. Here we go. There we go. Keep it up. So carefully, and next week, keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Sandy, congratulations! You have just won $950. That's a grand total right now. Oh my God! You got $950. You get it. Congratulations, Barbara. Hey, thank you for playing together. You got $700. That's a nice gift. Thanks for playing Camouflage. Oh.
Thank you.
How do you feel? Oh, there's more to go because in just a minute you're going to play the all-important bonus game and try for a brand new Cadillac. All right? But first, here's Johnny Jacobs with some gifts for some of our guests. Johnny?
Some of our guests on Camouflage will receive Turtle Extra Car Wax, Extra Easy, Extra Durable, Extra Brilliant, Turtle Extra Car Wax, and Liquid or New Soft Paste, and Pilot Pens, the razor point with the extra fine point, and the fine liner that even writes through carbons. More than just something to write with. And Lister Mint. No leading mint mouthwash works better or keeps breath fresher longer. Why not switch to Lister Mint? It tastes as good as it works. Now, back to Tom Campbell and Camouflage.
All right, Sandy. You've won a total of $950 so far. You know what's next?
Another one of those.
Another one of those, but this time a chance to win a brand new Cadillac. Are you ready to see that all-important bonus picture? Okay, she's putting her glasses on. Okay, let's take a look at our screen.
Serious?
Yes, it is serious. And there it is. The object you're looking for is a cake cutter. Now remember, we don't remove any camouflage at all. You simply set up the picture. You have one chance only, to trace that cake cutter. So the pointer's on this side. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Everyone quiet, please, because it's a very important moment for her. Sandy, don't stop. Working towards that brand new Cadillac. Sandy, don't stop. Sandy, does she have it? Don't stop, Sandy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop.
You got it! You just won a brand new Cadillac! You did it! And here it is.
That's right, Sandy. You won this fabulous Cadillac Coupe de Ville from Casa de Cadillac. Featuring AM/FM stereo, leather interior, and many other luxuries from Casa de Cadillac. And it's all yours as a lucky winner on Camouflage.
You did it! Oh, it's beautiful. You did it. You got $950. You got a brand new Cadillac. You want to try for another car? No. Yes. Come on, let's do it. Come on over there. All right. And let's meet our new challenger, Johnny. Who do we have?
Now our challenger hails from Detroit, Michigan. He's a wine consultant and a Bachelor of Arts degree in mass communication. Let's have a warm welcome for Joe Morocco.
Joe, welcome to Camouflage. All right, Sandy, my gosh, she says, I couldn't believe it. It was a dream come true. You've got $950, and what else? I want to hear it.
A Cadillac.
A brand new Cadillac. That's right. And we're going to try for another one. So we're going to flip your total back to zero. You've got the money, the $950. All right, let's take a look at our screen right now. Joe and Sandy, here it is. Here's our brand new picture for our brand new game. Oh, ice cream pops. There's an ice cream truck. Some kids there. All right, the object you're both looking for in that picture is an ice cream on a stick. An ice cream on a stick. Where is that ice cream on a stick? All right, let's find out how much this game is worth. $600. Ready in your lockout? Here's your first question. Listen carefully. Does rice grow in Maxine's, Laverne's, or Patty's? Yes. Patty's. Patty's is correct. All right, you got $50. Let's take a look at our screen. Joe, watch carefully. Here we go. Here's the picture. Now, Joe, you've earned the right to outline that ice cream, okay? That ice cream on a stick. But let's first remove some camouflage for you. All right. Oh, the ice cream disappeared off. Okay. Ooh. You folks at home, can you see it? It's in the picture. All right, Joe, you've got the right to come up and try to trace it. But remember, Joe, if you fail to trace that object correctly, that means that Sandy gets a free try and we remove more camouflage for her. What are you going to do?
I'm going to pass on that.
Pass. All right, let's get to our next question. Listen carefully. Which state lies further south, Florida or Hawaii? Yes?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is correct. Okay. You've got $50. Now, since we didn't show you the object in the beginning of the game, as you know, we always let you see what it looks like after two correct answers. So let's take a look at our screen and see exactly where that ice cream on a stick is. Oh, there it is. Somebody took a bite out of it already. Huh? That's what you're looking for in the picture. Somewhere in that picture, that ice cream. It may be a different size, but that's what you're looking for. Now let's take a look at our screen again. There it is. Now, Sandy, we're going to remove some camouflage for you right now. Let's remove some camouflage. Where is that ice cream on a stick? All right, Sandy, do you want to give it a try?
I'll go for it.
You're going to go for it? All right, again. This time for $600 and the possibility of a second car. Get ready. Trace the outline of that ice cream on a stick. There she goes. Keep going, Sandy. Moving it steadily. You're getting closer to where you started. Keep going. Where is that ice cream bar machine? So far. Sandy, come on. Sandy, you got it! Yay! There's the ice cream bar. You got a grand total of $1,000. You've won a car already. You're going back for another car. Oh, my gosh. Isn't that something? Joe, thank you very much. You got $50. We got some nice prices for you. Thank you for playing Camouflage. Oh, I tell you, isn't that beautiful? Okay, we're going to be back to play that final important bonus game. Try to win a brand new Chevrolet right after this message.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
2 o'clock. Okay. Your employees who serve in the National Guard and Reserve may seem different. They may work a little harder, be more confident, more willing to make the extra effort to get the job done right. So when your employees need time off to serve, remember, it's not just good for our country, it's good for your business.
Glad you could all make it.
You are watching us live on Club AM. It's about 20 past the hour.
And that means it's time to call in and register to become a contestant on tonight's live interactive game, Decades. It's fun, and you can win some big prizes by answering questions about people, places, and things from the past to the present.
Okay, get ready. The toll-free number to call is 800-537-GAME. Touch-tone phones only. Please call now and get your PIN number. That's all you'll ever need to play Decades. That number again. You ready? 800-537-GAME.
Good luck.
Told you won $1,000. You got so excited. But you see, what happened was you also got another $600 when you correctly traced the ice cream on the stick. That means you got $1,600. You've already won a Cadillac. You know what? We're going to apply for another Cadillac right now. Are you ready? Let's take a look at our final bonus picture right now. She's adjusting her glasses. All right, everyone be very quiet. There it is. That's what you're looking for, the picture. You're looking for a nutcracker. Now remember, we don't remove any camouflage. You simply study the picture. You've got one chance and one chance only to trace that object. All right, you've had time to study the picture. You've got the pointer. And now, for a brand new Cadillac, your second car, trace that nutcracker. Here we go. Good luck. Go ahead and try. Wherever you want to try. Good luck. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't trace it. Would you like to see where that nutcracker was? Let's take a look. Where's the nutcracker? Where's the... There it is. You were close. It was there. All right, congratulations. You still won yourself a brand new Cadillac, $1,600 in cash. Hey, thank you. Be sure to join us next time for Camouflage. I'm Tom Campbell saying thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Camouflage.
Next, Jim Lang sets the categories and contestants aim for the win. Bullseye is next on America's place to watch, play, and win Game Show Network.
Just a little reminder. You increase your risk of getting the deadliest type of skin cancer with just one blistering sunburn.
Hey, man.
Be brighter than the sun. Call the Skin Cancer Foundation. Just a little reminder that 1 in 5 Americans will get skin cancer. The major cause is exposure to the sun. Be brighter than the sun. Call the Skin Cancer Foundation.
I am having so much fun watching this game up on here on Club AM.
I couldn't find the vest in Camouflage
No,
at
I
all.
can't. But it was still fun. It was fun to watch it. You know, we've also got a live interactive game coming up for you tonight. The very first time we're doing it. It's called Decades, and we've got Peter Tamarkin here to tell you how to do it.
All right, we have two players on the line right now. We have player A from Anywhere USA and player B from Any Place USA. Good to have you both with us. Player A, you're going to go first. That means player B gets to sit back and relax and just watch how well player A does because you're going to get a chance to bet his score momentarily. But first, we'll go to player A. Player A, here's some news for you. Remember, all the buttons on your keypad will be locked out except the 3 possible lighted answer buttons, and your answer will not register unless you press one of those lighted buttons. Very important. With that in mind, we're going to give you 30 seconds on your clock. And if you're ready, here comes your first photo, and go. During what decade did this man father Mickey Mouse, 20s, 30s, or 40s? Correct, 20s. During what decade did this seemingly happy couple call it quits, 40s, 50s, or 60s? Correct, 60s. During what decade did the mustachioed brother of these two host his own game show called You Bet Your Life? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Correct, 50s. During what decade did service between Paris and Washington begin aboard this super jet? 60s, 70s, or 80s? Incorrect, 70s. During what decade could you park this at the local drive-in and watch the movie Love in the Afternoon? 50s, 60s, or 70s? Incorrect, 50s. During what decade did this famous... okay, time is up. You got 3 correct. Wow.
So much fun. I was just glued watching all those graphics.
Peter Tomar can talk so fast.
It's wonderful. That's free and easy.
And are you eligible? And how do you become eligible?
Because it's new and everybody out there doesn't quite know how to do it yet.
Here are
in the
the
last hour.
eligibility requirements. Mike Wagner, our announcer.
Well, Mike's not quite ready yet. It's very important. As a contestant coordinator, I was always really concerned with making sure that my contestants knew exactly how to. I mean, there really are laws about they have to be briefed, they have to be told everything that they can.
And I think Mike is out of traffic now. He's here, and here's the requirements for you. Here's Mike Wagner.
No purchase necessary. All entrants must have pre-registered and have a valid PIN number. Winners must sign an affidavit of eligibility. Contests open to all legal residents of the United States 18 years of age and older, except employees and their families of Sony Pictures Entertainment, Game Show Network, and any other person or entity associated with contests. Void where prohibited by law. Subject to all applicable laws and regulations. Taxes, including applicable sales tax, are the sole responsibility of winners, and contestants can win only one prize during a 30-day period. Rules may be subject to change. Odds of winning determined by number of entrants. Prizes may not be substituted or transferred. For complete rules and or a list of prize winners, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Game Show Network Rules, P.O. Box 4312, Hollywood, California 90078. You're watching Game Show Network.
All right, it's time to get back to the Barry and Enright Game Show Factory. Let's see if you can recall this show. It had 3 spinning wheels, 1 with a category, 1 with a dollar amount, and the last with a number between 1 and 5. If you remembered Bullseye, well, deduct 1 whammy. The affable Jim Lang presided over the show. Bullseye debuted in fall of 1980 as a contestants-only or civilian show, but in January 1982 became Celebrity Bullseye with guest stars competing for their favorite charity. Bullseye fell off target with the ratings and went off in September 1982. But it lives on exclusively on Game Show Network.
This is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. Now, here's our host, Jim Lang.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And he was right. It is true. This is a game of strategy, knowledge,
And especially daring. But rather than keep you in suspense, Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our champion?
Our current champion, who's winning total $2,650 in cash as a captain in the United States Army, who just graduated from law school. He's married with 2 children. Meet Scott Black.
Welcome back to Bullseye, Scott.
Thank you, Jim.
We know you're in the Army, and they told me that you're into skydiving. That fascinates me. Is that true?
You bet it is. I started jumping when I was a civilian, and then I went to the Army's jump school after I went on active duty, but can't jump anymore.
What, is that on Army orders?
No, my wife's orders.
Doesn't it always come down to that, huh? Are you ready to play?
I sure am.
Let's pick it up where we left off. Scott, here we go. And let's get on Bonus Island here. There she comes. Pull her island, stop. There we go. Come on up here. You've been here before, Scott. You know what this is all about. As a matter of fact, when we ended our last show, we were in the middle of a bonus game. And you had accumulated $1,000 in the pot. And here's what the windows look like. In window number 1, $200. Number 2, $200. And number 3, a bullseye. And you froze window number 3. That was closed. Now, you must decide, and you had a little time to think about it, whether to claim the money that you have, the $1,000, and end the game, or to keep on playing for more money. Now, remember, you get 3 bullseyes. We will double whatever money you have in the pot, plus these prizes. If you remember, outdoor furniture. We had water skis, a movie camera, and a projector, plus what else, Jay?
A place in the sun in tropical Tahiti. Yes, you'll bask in the sun, surrounded by beautiful beaches, blue lagoons, coconut palms, in an exotic island atmosphere you'll never forget. It'll be 8 sensational days in the South Pacific, and these prizes are worth over $2,650.
$2,650 plus whatever cash you win if you get the 3 bullseyes. Now, what do you want to do? I'll tell you again. Claim the money, the 1,000, and quit, or keep on playing. Remember, though, if you get struck by lightning, you lose it all. Do you have a family out there? Maybe they can help you.
Yeah, I do, Jim.
What?
My wife, Kim.
All right. Kim out there, what do you think you ought to do, Kim? Huh? What? Well, what they say isn't really important. What's your decision? You want to quit or go for your 4th spin now, Scott?
I think we're going to go for it, Jim.
You're going to go. All right, let's cover them up. You want to go, Scott? Go. There they go. Let's hope that lightning is under the one you froze. Whenever you're ready, Scott, hit the button. And you have $1,000. You have bullseye. And $1,150. You get it. Now you have another decision to make. Do you want to go for your 5th spin, or do you want to take the $1,150? You have 2 bullseyes up there. What do you want to do?
Going to go on.
He's going to go on. All right. Now, the question. You have a bullseye, another bullseye up there. Do you want to freeze that bullseye, or do you want to keep the window open? What are you going to do?
Freeze the bullseye.
Freeze the bullseye. All right. Let's hope the lightning is in that window or the one down below and not in the one that's still open. All right. Let's cover them up and spin them, and more money or another bullseye. Come on, Scott. Good luck. Whenever you're ready, hit the button, and you have another $150. Now, $1,300. Now, do you want to go for your 7th spin? 7th spin, or take that $1,300. Remember, there is lightning somewhere back there behind one of the windows. We don't know which one.
Let's go.
You're going to go. All right. All right, now we're looking for more money or another bullseye. Remember, 3 bullseyes will double what you have and give you all those prizes. Are you set? Got them spinning. Covered up whenever you're ready. Good luck, Captain, and... Congratulations, Bill. A little nervous, huh? You did it. Congratulations. All right. You hit 3 bullseyes, and I'll bet you're wondering where that lightning was. I sure am. I mean, did you have it covered or didn't you have it covered? Where do you folks think it was, huh? Well, they think all the... Where do you think it was?
3.
You think it was down on the bottom. All right, let's uncover them and spin them and see if we can find out where that lightning was, just to show you where it was, okay? I don't see it yet anywhere. There it is. There it is. Let's look again, and it looks like it. There it is. It's in the upper left-hand window. Well, you had it covered. You could have kept going. You want to know how you're doing?
Yes, I do.
All right, I'll tell you exactly. In the cash category in the bonus game, you won $2,600. That total with the prizes that you won and your previous winnings, you have a total of $7,900. Congratulations. All right. Hey, Scott, stand by, and we'll be back for the game in just a moment. Nice going. You made it. That was the right decision.
Everyone's seen the faces of the Game Show Network.
It's your host, man, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret and it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Hostman, please be me. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Mr. Hostman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
So, whose influence are you under?
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? Because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement. I love their faces. It's an adrenaline rush. I like to see people lose. Oh, it's really funny to watch them make fools of themselves.
Stop the clock.
I love the old celebrities. These are all real people.
Boy, am I abnormal.
Makes me feel wacky. I feel like I'm winning with them.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
I love to play games.
Well, Scott, so far you've won 1 game, and if you win 4 more for a total of 5, you're going to win something very special. What is it, Jay Stewart?
For your driving enjoyment, Scott, it's a brand new car.
All right, that's for 5 games. You got 1. And now, Jay, would you introduce our new challenger?
She is a contributing editor of an arts magazine who spent several years teaching English in Italy. Meet Helen Miller.
Welcome to Bullseye, Helen. I understand you're fluent in Italian. That's a very beautiful, mellifluous language.
Oh, yes, it is. È una lingua molto bella, bellissima.
Yeah, all the time I do that. Oh, yeah. I was wondering, could you tell us a little bit about Italy since you've been there?
Oh, I loved it. It's beautiful, full of history and wonderful men.
Oh, how do the Italian men differ from the American men, huh?
Actually, not very much. No better, no worse.
Yeah.
They're men.
And they'll do in a pinch, right? Oh, all right. Are you ready to play Bullseye?
I hope so.
Okay, let's go. Now on to our game. You know, you accumulate money by correctly answering questions. The first player who can bank $1,000 or more wins the game and goes on to play our bonus game. Now, the categories you're going to be playing with in this game are behind those 2 top windows. In the left-hand one, the categories for this game are European countries, famous awards, blondes and redheads, and country and western. And in the right-hand window, the categories are legends and myths, poets and poetry, and our visual category, photo file, and world wars. The window below decides the number of questions you have to answer in whatever category you decide to select. That is your contract, and the numbers range from just 1 to as many questions as you wish. All right, Scott, you are the champion, so you go first. Let's spin the wheels up on the board there, spin them on, and cover them up. And, Scott, you're going to bring them to a stop by hitting that button in front of you. And when you're ready, let her go. Let's see what you get. You have European countries for $100, world wars for $150, and you must answer 5 questions. 5 questions. All right, it's a big contract, Scott. You have the decision now. You're in control. You want to choose European countries for 100, world wars for 150.
I think I'm going to go with world wars, Jim.
Well, you're a soldier. That might be a good one. All right, world wars for $150 a question. You must answer 5 questions, so the contract is worth $750. And here is your first question. World War II began in Europe in September of 1939 when Germany invaded and conquered this Eastern European nation. Name it.
Poland.
Poland is correct. You got it. $150 in the pot. 4 more questions left in this contract. In 1914, the assassination of this Archduke triggered the beginning of World War I. Name him.
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand is right. You got it again. $300 in the pot. 3 questions left in this contract. On September the 2nd, 1945, Japan surrendered to the Allies aboard this American battleship. Name it.
That was the Missouri.
You're right, the Missouri, USS Missouri. $450 in the pot. 2 more questions in the contract. This man served as President of the United States throughout World War I. Name him.
Wilson.
Wilson is right. Woodrow Wilson. And there's $600 in the pot. Now, to complete the contract, answer this question. On May 7th, 1915, German submarines sank this luxury liner, killing over 1,000 people. This act was one of the factors that brought the United States into World War I. For the contract, name that liner.
Lusitania.
You got it! $750 in the pot. And you have completed the contract now, Scott. You can bank that money, and it's yours to keep. But if you bank it, control goes over to Helen, or you can keep on playing in order to build the money in the pot. Remember, $1,000 or over in the bank wins the game. Now, what do? Claim the money and bank it, or do you want to keep on playing and keep control?
I think I'm going to let Helen take a turn.
All right, you're going to bank the money. All right, we'll transfer the money from the pot into your bank. There it goes. You have $750. Control goes over to you, Helen. That means you get to select the category and hit the button this time. So let's spin all the information up on the board, get them spinning and cover them up. And when you're ready, Helen, hit the button. Let's see what you get. You have blondes, redheads for $150. Photo file for $100. Our visual category and your contract is 3 questions. 3 questions, all right. Which do you prefer, Helen? Blondes and redheads at $150 a question or photo file for $100?
Let's try blondes and redheads.
Blondes and redheads for $150. There are 3 questions. The contract is worth $450. Here is your first question, Helen. This redheaded actor, that's actor, received recognition for his performance in Public Enemy and an Oscar for his performance in Yankee Doodle Dandy. Name him.
Cagney.
That's right, James Cagney. You got it. And $150 in the pot. 2 more questions remaining in this contract. The redheaded American poet, whose first name was Emily, wrote over 1,700 poems while in seclusion. Among her great works is the poem Because I Could Not Stop for Death. Give me her last name.
Dickinson.
Emily Dickinson is right. You got it. $300 in the pot. And now answer this question and you will complete the contract. This American painter is a pop artist who's recognized by his platinum blonde hair and dark sunglasses. His most celebrated paintings include a Brillo package and a Campbell soup can. For the contract, name him.
Warhol.
Andy Warhol is right. You've completed the contract. $450 in the pot. And now you have a decision to make, Helen, whether you're going to bank that money and give control to Scott or leave it in the pot and go for more. And I'll tell you what, think about it. We'll get that decision in just a moment.
Which child deserves to be read to? This one? Or is it this one? Which child will learn to use a toothbrush? Who will have a chance to sing? The choice is yours. Volunteer for Head Start. With your help, more low-income preschool children can get what other children already have. Change the world of a child, and you change the world.
Kids aren't afraid of other kids. Or people with different colored skin. That's because kids know there are other things. Worse things. Bigger things to be afraid of. Like monsters from outer space. Remember, friends come in all colors. A message brought to you by this television station.
Everyone's seen the phrases of the Game Show Network.
Mr. Postman, look at me. I'm here with you watching Jeopardy. I've got a secret, it's plain to see. I'm in love with Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just love to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV. Mr. Postman, please be free. I'll go down and make history. The price is right is what I love to play. I watch the Game Show Network every day. Hey, Mr. Postman, my heart skips. I need to tell the truth. I just like to compete. The wheel of fortune is spinning for me. 'Cause you're right here on Game Show Network TV.
All right, Helen, we're back to your decision now. You have $450 in the pot. You're in control. You can bank that money and then it's yours forever and ever. We can leave it in the pot, keep control, and try to make more. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to continue.
She's going to continue on. All right, you got confidence in yourself. You answered those beautifully. So, Scott, you have to stand by and watch. We're going to spin the information one more time on the board there, and we'll cover it up. All right, hit the button, Helen. We'll see what you get. You have blondes and redheads for $100 a question. Poets and poetry for $150 a question. You must answer 4 questions. The contract is 4 questions. You did well with blondes and redheads before. This time, poets and poetry is the other category. Which one do you prefer?
Even though it's the less money, I think we'll stick with blondes and redheads.
You know your blondes and your redheads. All right, it's $100 a question, 4 questions. This contract is worth $400. Here is your first question. In 1979, an 8-year-old blonde named Ricky Schroeder made his starring debut as the son of a boxer in The Champ. Name the blonde actor who played the title role.
John Boyd.
You got it. John Boyd is right. 3 more questions remaining in the contract. And we put $100 in the pot. There's $550 there. Here's your next question. In 1969, 70, and 71, a red-headed Australian athlete named Rod Laver was the top money winner in this sport. Name the sport he dominated.
Tennis.
Tennis is right. And the pot has $650. 2 more questions, you complete the contract. This red-headed American president was the founder of the Democratic Party. Name him.
Jefferson.
That's it. That's it. I didn't know. Thomas Jefferson. $750 in the pot. Answer this question and you will have completed the contract. At 92 pounds, this English blonde named Leslie Hornby introduced a new shape to fashion and became one of the world's highest-paid models. By what one word was she popularly known for the contract?
Twiggy.
You got it! Twiggy, $850. You completed the contract. Now, Helen, you can bank that $850 in the pot. It's yours to keep if you want to. It's a lot of money, but then you lose control. Back over to Scott, or you can continue to play and stay in control. What do you want to do?
I must never lose control.
You must never lose control. Well, if you keep answering questions like you have, you won't. All right, you're going to keep control. Scott, all you can do is watch. Let's spin the categories up there one more time and get them going and cover them up. And when they're covered up, Helen, hit them again and see what you get this time. You have famous awards, $150 a question. Photo file, visual, $150 a question, and you must answer 3 questions. 3 questions. All right, which category do you choose, Helen?
Let's try famous awards.
Famous awards for $150 a question. The contract is worth $450, which means whichever one of you completes this contract will win the game. So try and stay in control, Helen, and Scott, of course, is hoping that you miss one. We have 3 questions in the contract. Here is your first one. The film A Star is Born won an Oscar for a hit song written by Barbra Streisand and Paul Williams. What's the one-word title of this song?
Evergreen.
You're right. Evergreen. You got it. 2 questions remaining in the contract and the game. And $1,000 now in the pot. Can't claim it, of course, until the contract is completed. 2 more questions. This British actress, whose first name is Angela, has won 4 Tony Awards for Best Actress in a Musical. She received an award for Gypsy, Mame, Dear World, and Sweeney Todd. Give me her last name.
Lansbury.
You're right. Angela Lansbury. $1,100 in the pot, or $1,150 rather. And now, Helen, answer this question and you win the game. Miss the question and Scott could win the game. Right down to this. Here it is, Helen. For the game. A pair of friendly Muppets named Bert and Ernie are 2 of the stars of this popular children's television show that won an Emmy in 1971. For the game, Helen, name it.
Sesame Street.
You got it! You won it! Congratulations. Helen, you won the game. And $1,300 goes into your bank. And that $1,300 is yours to keep. And Scott, it was a pleasure having you on the show. I know you're going to take your bar exams. I want to wish you all the luck in the world with your 2 children, your marvelous wife, and your skydiving if you ever started again. And before you leave, I want to tell you how much you won, because you did win some more in this game. You have a grand total of $8,650 in cash and prizes. Congratulations. Thank you. All right. Well, Helen, are you ready to play our bonus game?
Yes.
All right, come on and meet me over at Bullseye Island here, and let's give it a try. All right. Now, you understand how we play, of course. You saw Scott a little earlier. Behind those swirls are bullseyes, various amounts of money, and lightning. And that's the bad part. The wheels are spinning. You stop them. Whatever money accumulates in the pot is yours to keep whenever you want to quit. If you get 3 bullseyes, 1 in each window, we'll double the pot. We'll also, listen to this, give you these prizes
Jay, will you tell us what they are?
Helen, if you enjoy looking at pictures, we're sure you can picture yourself with the prizes in this next package. For once, Helen, you'll enjoy being framed once you've had your portrait painted. From Olin Mills, the Nation Studio, a beautifully framed custom portrait on canvas. Quality you'll treasure at reasonable prices. 600 portrait studios nationwide, furnished by Olin Mills. Then, if you're in the mood for a little entertainment, turn on this miniature TV. The incredible micro TV. It fits into the palm of your hand. It's battery operated. Slip it into your briefcase and it's the perfect traveling companion. Get the picture? You sure will. Next, take your own still photographs and make it snappy with this beautiful camera. Take it easy with Yashica's new FX3 camera, the super compact SLR camera for perfect pictures every time. So easy to handle with advanced technology. It's the newest generation of electronic photography from Yashica. And finally, Helen, so you can make the best use of your camera, we're sending you to take pictures in Japan. 15 fun-filled days of Oriental hospitality and culture. Experience the ancient past and contemporary present while visiting many exciting cities of Japan. Compliments of Club Universe. And Helen, this picture prize package is worth, in prizes, over $2,500.
Now, we want 3 bullseyes for that. Come over here by the button just a little closer. There we go. You win the bonus game. You get, of course, the $2,500 in prizes plus double the money in the pot. However, should the lightning appear, and I hate to tell you this again, Helen, you lose it. Okay? All right, you ready? Let's go. The wheels are spinning. Stop them whenever you want. Let's see you run up some money. Come on, Helen. You have $200, $400, $550. All right, $550 in the pot. Now, you have a decision to make. You can take that $550. It's yours, or you can go on. And I'll tell you what, you think about it. You think about it. We'll get your decision in just a moment. We'll be right back. We got a little bit.
In case you haven't noticed, there's a whole generation out there that's trying to tell us something about getting along. Hate is an old idea.
I have loved you since the moment I clapped eyes on you.
There are loves we'll always remember. Memories time cannot erase. And stories we can never forget. Winona Ryder, Little Women, rated PG, at theaters everywhere Christmas Day.
Why are game shows everyone's favorite television?
I love the old celebrity, Gary Cooper.
Do you sit tall in the saddle?
I would say a little crooked.
Dean Martin.
Jerry Lewis. Hey, lady, places. Don't ever get to where you are now.
I like Groucho Marx.
Are you an old Buick?
Lisa Ball. Wow.
Are you a dazzling redhead?
All of them. I love them all.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
It's now now time to call in and register to become a contestant on tonight's live interactive game, Decade. It's fun, and you can win some big prizes by answering questions about people, places, and things from the past to the present. The toll-free number to call is 800.
The road to success is paved in letters. Bill Collins shows you the way. Next up on Blockbusters.
Helen, I'm sorry we're out of time. We're going to have to wait till next time for your decision, okay? You think about it. Until then, this is Jim and I hoping that everything you're going for hits the bullseye.
So, my departing contestants will receive Thompson's waterproofing steel stain. Get deep penetrating color and surface protection for wood, concrete, and masonry. Thompson's waterproof steel stain. And from La Choy, make your meals swing American with these fine La Choy canned and frozen products. Also a selection of Castle and Cook products, including delicious Dole bananas, fresh and canned pineapple, fresh mushrooms, and bumblebee seafoods. Plus, Wild Rice-A-Roni, a blend of long grain and wild rices, herbs, and spices. Wild Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Bullseye is a Jack Berry and Dan Enright production.
Why is everybody talking about the Game Show Network? Because they love it.
The prizes, the excitement. I love their faces. It's an adrenaline rush. I like to see people lose. Oh, it's really funny to watch them make fools of themselves.
Stop the clock.
I love the old celebrities. These are all real people.
Why am I abnormal?
Makes me feel wacky. I feel like I'm winning with them.
Tune in to watch, play, and win on the all-new Game Show Network.
I love to play games.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat with one thing echoing through her brain. Who was this guy in her bathroom?
Meanwhile, Barry was thinking, whose bathroom am I in?
Janine remembered going to the party the night before and getting smashed out of her mind.
Barry remembered getting drunk and acting really stupid.
Eventually.
The whole evening came back.
Oh, I must be really stupid.
I must be really dumb.
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What about
AIDS?
Then they both realized, much to their relief, that unlike the rest of us,
They were just cartoons.
get high,
Get stupid.
get AIDS.
It takes so little to save our waters for future generations. Using less toxic household cleaners and fewer lawn care chemicals protects so much. Helps stop water pollution forever. Clean water. If we all do a little, we can do a lot.
We are live. We're winding down our first show on Club AM, and we have our first guest.
Yes, the best part. This is Leonard Cross. He was one of the writers on Bullseye.
Yes.
It's so exciting here at the Game Show Network because there's a lot of people that have worked in game shows before. Leonard, was it a lot of fun to
It
work
was really a lot of fun, and Jim Lang's a great guy.
What I loved is that ending graphic. It was like you're being hypnotized.
Well, we were hypnotized. We didn't get paid. We just said, we will work. We will work.
That's terrific. Thank you so much for
stopping by.
Can I get
later.
some more coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, me too. Thanks. And by the way, we went back to the network so quickly, and maybe you didn't get the number to sign in for decades, but hey, stop calling. You guys did call in.
Yep.
Thank you.
We have more than enough people right now. And today was a little different. We had this really fun game-a-thon, but we want to remind you what's coming up on Monday morning. We'll go back to more of our regular schedule.
And here it
12
is.
a.m. lineup. There we go. Starts off Monday morning, Tic-Tac-Toe with Wink Martindale, Joker's Wild with Jack Barry, Now You See It with Jack Nars.
Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Super Password, Match Game, and Ross Schaefer is the host. And late night at midnight Eastern, we're going to be coming back for late night games.
You've got to stay up with us, okay? We're going to become a regular fixture in at home. No.
310-520-2FAX. If you want to fax
We
us.
spent a lot of money on that fax machine. You better fax us so that we can respond to your questions. See you later.
Bye.
You're watching Game Show Network.
All right, before we continue, I want to remind you that Steve and Laura will be back at midnight Eastern for late night games and on Club AM Monday morning at 9 Eastern Time. I have a question for you. Who do you think has hosted the most game shows? I'll give you a hint. He's hosted 23 of them and was a panelist or guest celebrity on countless others. Well, that criteria could only have been met by the late Bill Cullen. Bill was born in 1920 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He became a disc jockey at the age of 19, and in 1946 became the host of the radio quiz Winner Take All, which was later moved to television. He also worked in the 1950s as a hockey and football announcer, and even found time to operate his own charter flying service. Our next show is one of the many Bill hosted, Blockbusters from Goodson Codman Productions. Blockbusters debuted in October of 1980 as a replacement for David Letterman's morning show. Blockbusters had a different kind of contestant structure. One player competed against a team of two related players to see if two heads were better than one. Players were asked questions whose answer began with a certain letter and worked their way across a game board vertically or horizontally. Blockbusters enjoyed a year-and-a-half run on NBC and was brought back in 1987 for 5 months. In this new show, hosted by Bill Rafferty, only two players competed. Blockbusters with Bill Cullen is part of our early evening lineup here on Game Show Network. Look for it each weekday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now we have a Blockbusters episode with Bill Cullen for you to enjoy. See you in about a half.
This is the battlefield for our game of speed and strategy. These are the letters which lead to victory on Blockbusters. And here's the star of Blockbusters, Bill Cullen.
Hi there, players. What a nice welcome. Thank you all very much, and welcome to Blockbusters, a brand new Goodson Codman game show I think you will enjoy. On Blockbusters, a solo player competes against a family pair to see whether two heads are really better than one. And our solo player, in case you weren't with us yesterday, Nancy Wilkin. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you, Bill.
Nancy, welcome. Welcome, Nancy. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from San Diego. I worked my way slowly across the country and found that this was the best place in the world to live, and I enjoy outdoor sports. I have 3 children and a husband, and I'm in the real estate business.
Happy to have you with us, Nancy. Now then, we have here a pair of, as you can see, identical twins. They are Joe and Tom Hendricks, and so far they have won $2,800. Welcome back, Tom and Joe.
Thank you.
You want to fill us in a little quickly about you? Tell us what you do, Tom.
I sell pharmaceuticals to veterinarians. My hobby's rugby.
Rugby?
Rugby, yeah.
I first said rug beating. I was a crazy hobby.
I do that sometimes, too.
How about you, Joe?
I sell I thought I was going to sell pharmaceuticals. I sell fiberglass to the aircraft industry, fiberglass.
They really are identical twins.
I'd like to see what happens when one gets up in the middle of the night.
He wants to sell pharmaceuticals.
Joe can't sleep, so Tom worries all day. Now, our team, Tom and Joe, has won the first game of this particular match, and they're going to get a chance now to play for $2,500. Which of the two is going to do the playing?
I am, Bill.
Okay, Tom, come on over here. We'll give you a chance to play Gold Rush for $2,500. Right in there. And Nancy, you stay right there because we'll be back and pick up another game and give you a chance. You all set to go, Tom?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, take a look at the Gold Rush board if you would. Now, to win the big money, you start at the left side and make a path connecting the gold to the gold. Now, if you make the connection, you win the $2,500. If you miss or pass, a block will go up and you will have to work your way around it. Now, you'll have 60 seconds. You can keep on going until time runs out, okay?
Okay, Bill.
Okay, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. I'll read the first question. I'll tell you whether you're right or wrong. Then you tell me where you want to go next.
Okay.
All right, Tom? Okay, first question now. Where do you want to start?
AF.
Okay, AF. Known for his candid camera.
Alan Funt.
Right.
MSG.
Manhattan's major boxing arena.
Madison Square Garden.
Correct. Where?
T.
ABC comedy with Judd Hirsch.
Taxi.
Correct. Where?
BC.
Closest town to the Cartwright's ranch.
Pass.
Okay, where do you want to go?
F.
A soft felt hat.
Fedora.
Correct. Where?
WM.
Barry Goldwater's running mate.
William Miller.
You have done it. Congratulations. Good go, Tom. Very good. Watch this. Okay. Okay. Well, now. Fellas, Tom and Joe Hendricks, you've won $2,500. Let's take a look at the answers you missed. BC, the closest town to the Cartwright's ranch, was Virginia City. That was the only one you missed. You got through there. 28 and 25 is $5,300 if my arithmetic is correct. Okay.
I like your show.
This is definitely your show.
Okay, now let's get started with a Gold Rush game. You're going to get a shot in here, Nancy, to win a game, and we'll give you a chance to play for $2,500. All right? Okay, now here's how Blockbusters is played. Take a look over there at our Blockbuster board. Each of the initials on the board represents a one-word answer to a question. Now, our pair have to work their way across the Blockbuster board and connect white to white in order to win. And notice that they can do it in as few as 5. Our solo player, Nancy in this case, can win by connecting top to bottom or red to red. And Nancy, you can do it in a shorter path, only 4, because there's only one of you. Whichever side wins the first game will go on to play the Gold Rush for $2,500, as Tom and Joe always did. And if you win this time, Nancy, you'll go up there for $2,500. If Tom and Joe win this one, they'll be going up for $5,000 more. Okay, everybody ready? Fingers on those buttons, or near them, not on them. And this game is going to start with the letter E. Okay, everybody ready to answer. What E is led by Anwar Sadat? That's Joe.
That's Egypt.
It is, and white's up there. So, Joe, you're over lower right-hand side. You're working across the board for a win. Where to?
I'll take the P.
Okay. Everybody ready? What P is the red seasoning that was first... Yes, Nancy.
Paprika.
Right, used in Hungary, what I was going to say. There's a block in there, Nancy, and you are going to work from top to bottom.
I'll take the N.
The letter N, did you say?
N.
N, okay. Going straight down there. What N is ice cream? Yes, Tom. Okay, I repeat the question for Nancy now. What N is ice cream in colored layers?
Neapolitan.
Correct, Nancy, and you have another one. Okay, Nancy, we'll be back here in just a moment to pick this game up, so right now we will pause, as we usually do for this.
Being alone, so much lonelier at Christmas. From the director of Sleepless in Seattle.
I wish there were someone who cared for me.
Comes a Christmas comedy.
Give up women, Pancho. Tomorrow you will. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
That will put the joy back into your holidays.
My heart is racing, and I'm feeling all nervous and sick.
That's the way I felt since the day I met you.
Steve Martin.
Catherine was very distressed, so naturally I had to comfort her.
Mixed Nuts. Rated PG-13. At theaters December 21st.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat with one thing echoing through her brain. Who was this guy in her bathroom?
Meanwhile, Barry was thinking, whose bathroom am I in?
Janine remembered going to the party the night before and getting smashed out of her mind.
Barry remembered getting drunk and acting really stupid.
Eventually.
The whole evening came back.
Oh, I must be really stupid.
I must be really dumb.
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What about
AIDS?
Then they both realized, much to their relief, that unlike the rest of us,
they were just cartoons.
Get high,
Get stupid.
get AIDS.
Okay. Welcome back to Blockbusters. Our twins, Joe Hendricks and Tom Hendricks, $5,300, and Nancy Wilkham trying to win the game for it. Okay, when time was called, Nancy, you had started, you had blocked white, and then you had connected your red. You're working from top to bottom. Where would you like to go?
I'll take H.
Okay, the letter H. This will give you 3/4 of the way home. Everybody ready? What H was the town that Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry... That's Joe.
That's Hannibal.
It is Hannibal, and white blocks. All right, Joe, where?
Yeah, I'll take G.
The letter G. Hang in there, Nancy. Try to block. Here comes the question. What G claims to be the thirst quencher that gives your body... Nancy.
Gatorade.
Right, Nancy, you block. Okay, Nancy. That's not only blocked, but they connected you at the bottom. Now where?
I'll take I to win.
I to win. And that's exactly what will happen if you get it. Tom and Joe, try to block. Everybody's eligible. Here we go. What I is the country shaped like a boot? Nancy.
Ireland.
Oh, no. I thought you had it. Tom and Joe, I repeat it. What I is the country shaped like a boot? Which of you will answer?
Italy.
Italy, Tom says, and that's correct, and there's a block. Almost, Nancy, but they blocked you. Tom, you got the answer. Where do you want to go?
A.
The letter A. Everybody ready. What A was Seward's Folly? Tom.
Oh, Alaska.
Alaska is the right answer. You beat the buzzer. Just in time. White is going from side to side to connect the white to white. Where, Tom?
S.
Letter S. What S? Everybody eligible. What S is a Spanish wine punch? Tom again.
Spinata.
No, it is not Spinata. I repeat the question for Nancy. What S is a Spanish wine punch? Answer is sangria. Sangria, we stay at the S letter and continue. Everybody eligible now. Let's see who gets it. What S won Red Buttons an Academy Award? Joe?
Sayonara.
Sayonara is right, and white has moved one more to the left. White, when they connect left to right, side to side, they will have won.
I will take L.
Letter L. Try to block, Nancy. What L is given to tourists when they first land? Nancy.
Alley.
In Hawaii. Yes, Alley, you're right. Nancy blocked. Well, Nancy, you have to connect top to bottom. Take a look at the board to see how you're going to do your connecting, and then tell me what you want to try for.
Okay, I'm going to take a C.
Letter C. Okay, everybody ready? What C is John F. Kennedy's daughter? Tom.
Caroline.
Yes, Tom, you blocked. Look at all the answers. Look at all those right answers up there and no decision yet. Tom.
I want to go for the R.
The letter R, working as we told you from side to side. What R is also known as hydrophobia? Nancy.
Babies.
Right, you got there, but you got there in front of the buzzer and you blocked. Boy, just in time, Nancy. Just in time. Take a look, Nancy. Where do you go?
I'll take the M.
The letter M. I see what you're trying to do. You need, okay. Everybody ready. What M has a TV maid named Nancy?
Maud.
Yes, named Florida. Florida was the one word I left out. You buzzed before I said Florida. That's a chance you take, and you succeeded. Now then, where do you want to go? Huh?
I'll take O.
The letter O. Okay. If you get it, it will connect you. Tom and Joe are going to be trying to block. Ready, everybody. What O is known as the Buckeye State? Joe.
That's Ohio.
It is, and you block. Look at those answers up there. All those right answers and still no connection. Okay, Joe, where do you want to go?
I'll take the T.
Letter T. Okay, you will have made some progress. Nancy, you want to block. What T was the popular TV role of Jay Silverheels? Joe?
It's Tonto.
It is Tonto, and that's your flip. Okay, now see where you are. Now, where do you want to go?
I'll take the B the hard way.
Because if you get the B, you will have made the connection, and this is for a win. If Nancy gets the B, she will have a win. So a right answer from either side. Okay, ready? What B is a current stage show about the 60s most popular musical group? Nancy?
The Beatles?
No. I ask it once again to Tom and Joe. What B is a current stage show about the 60s most popular musical group? Joe?
Beatlemania.
Correct, and you have won the game. That was a good game. Wow. A very well-played game, that one was. Our family pair team, Tom and Joe, you all played beautifully. That was a heck of a game with hundreds of, not hundreds, but a lot of right answers in there. Okay, now you're going to get a chance to play Gold Rush in just a moment, but right now we're going to pause because we have these words for you, if you don't mind.
For information about how you can help stop domestic violence, call us.
Our family pair, the twins, Joe Hendricks and Tom Hendricks, have won $5,300, and you won this match, and now you're going to get a chance. Which one of you is going to play Super Gold Rush?
I am, Bill.
Tom, you're going to be the guy? Yeah. Okay, here's your chance to win $5,000 more. Come on over here, play Super Gold Rush. Hey, you guys are really doing a good job. Good job. Okay, now here's your chance to win $5,000. Take a look over there at our Super Gold Rush board. To win the $5,000, you start at the left side, make a path connecting gold to gold. You know that, do you not, Tom? Okay, let's have 60 seconds on the clock now. Where do you want to start?
J.
Okay, when I finish the question, the clock starts. Ready to go? Then you tell me where you want to go next. J. Land of the rising sun.
Japan.
Correct. Where?
D.C.
Known as America's oldest teenager.
Pass.
Okay.
GBA.
Kate Smith's patriotic song.
God Bless America.
Right. Where do you want to go?
Okay.
Wrote the Rubaiyat.
Omar Khayyam.
Correct. Where?
K.
An oriental orange-like fruit.
Pass.
Okay, where?
JK.
GK. Works in front of the pips.
Front of the pips?
Uh-huh.
Pass. ER.
ER. Bride of Franklin.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Right.
PF.
Pillsbury Doughboy's name.
Pass. H.
A jumping, sprinting track race. A jumping, sprinting track race.
Pass. FFL.
FFL. What? Time ran out. Oh, time ran out. You had got in a little difficulty there. Yeah. Well, now let's see what happened. Now, first of all, let's read you the answers, the ones you didn't get. DC, known as America's oldest teenager, my old pal Dick Clark.
Right.
FFL, what men enlisted? No, that wasn't it. H, a jumping, sprinting track race, hurdles.
Right.
That was hurdles. GK works in front of the Pips. Gladys Knight. It's the K with the N sign. And then K, an Oriental orange like fruit, kumquat. You got that one. PF, Pillsbury Doughboy's name is Poppin' Fresh. There you go. Okay, now let's see. You did get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them right. So we add $400 to your total. $5,700. Be back here in a moment. Now we have this for you.
Just like moon and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave, and so I rise, I rise, I rise.
Mickey has friends wherever he goes. Not here. Mania. No Goofy. No Minnie. No Mercy. Mickey Mania from Sony ImageSoft for Genesis, Sega CD, and Super Nintendo. Game system sold separately. Also, look for Mickey Mania game tips in specially marked boxes of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
2 o'clock. Okay. Your employees who serve in the National Guard and Reserve may seem different. They may work a little harder, be more confident, more willing to make the extra effort to get the job done right. So when your employees need time off to serve, remember, it's not just good for our country, it's good for your business.
Glad you could all make it.
Next, the dreams and wishes of people across America are fulfilled in wonderful and exciting ways. Peter Marshall and Leslie Uggams host Fantasy, next on Game Show Network.
The Hendricks fellas, $5,700 for Joe and Tom Hendricks. And talking about solo players, why don't we and you say hello to your new opponent, Georgia Noel. Welcome, Georgia. Is it Noel or Noel?
Noel.
Noel.
Yes.
You're a very pretty lady, Georgia.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Tell us something about you.
I work for the phone company.
Uh-huh.
In December, I'll graduate from Cal State Long Beach.
Good for you.
Yes.
You're going to be connecting red to red and top to bottom, and the gentleman going to be connecting white to white, side to side. Everybody get ready now, because I'm going to read the question, and all of you or any of you can answer it. We're beginning with the letter G. Here comes the question. What G invented the telescope? That's Tom.
Galileo.
It was Galileo, and there you go. On his way to connecting white to white.
I want to go to D, Bill.
Letter D. See what he's doing? Moving over the right side there. Everybody, you can do it, Georgia. What D is a tie score in tennis? And that's Joe.
That'd be a draw.
No, I read the question again, and Georgia gets a chance. What D, Georgia, is a tie score in tennis? Deuce. D-E-U-C-E. Okay, we stay with that now. Stay with the letter D. Everybody can answer this. What D was the father of Rosemary's baby? Joe?
Devil.
Devil's right. White again. Where to, Joe?
I'm going to take the P.
The letter P, moving over to the left. And we remind you, he's connecting side to side or white to white. Everybody, what P is the movie that begins with a lecture in front of an enormous... And that's you, Georgia.
Patton.
Yes, American flag, I was going to say. Right. You got a block in there. Where do you want to go?
Oh.
Letter O. Georgia is moving to connect the red to the red. Question. What O was the young boy played by Ronnie Howard? Yes, Georgia.
Opie.
Yes, on the Andy Griffith Show. Good. Oh, boy, was that good. On the Andy Griffith Show. Now, where do you want to go?
C.
And that'll leave you, only, if you get this, only one from connecting the red to the red. Question coming. All ready? What C is the country that recently changed its name to... Yes, Joe?
China.
No, I finished the question for you, Georgia. What sea is the country that recently changed its name to Sri Lanka? Tough question. Ceylon. C-E-Y. Yeah, it's not an easy question. So we stay right where we were with the sea. All of you can answer. What sea is a lizard that can change? Yes, it's you, Georgia.
Chameleon.
Is right, and Red gets it. Change color. So look at Red going. Now, Georgia, where do you want to go as if I don't know?
F.
All right. Fellas, you can answer this too. Get ready. What F is the sugar in sweet... Yes, Joe.
Fructose.
Fructose. I was going to say fruit. You're right. Fructose. Fructose. I got it right. Okay, so there's the white. It got a block in there, and that was the important thing. Where do you want to go, Joe?
I'll take the R.
The letter R. Okay. Any of you can answer. What R can be AM or FM? Joe.
Radio.
Correct, Joe. That's your block. Now, white is starting to move from side to side up top. Yes, Joe.
I'll take the T.
Letter T. Everybody. What T is the only U.S. president? Yes, Georgia.
Truman.
No. Tom and Joe, I'll finish the question. What T is the only U.S. president to later serve as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? Joe?
Taft.
Taft is right. And you move another space toward the right. Getting close to making that connection, Joe.
I'll take the M.
The M? Okay, M is yours. What M is a woman with a fishy tail? Yes, Georgia.
Mermaid.
Mermaid is right, Georgia. And you put a block in there. Okay, where do you want to go, Georgia?
B.
Letter B. Everybody, what B is a buck-toothed builder of dams? Yes, Tom.
Bucky.
No. I give you a chance because they missed. What B is a buck-toothed builder of dams? Georgia.
Beaver.
Certainly, Georgia. That's right. You still have a chance. Where do you want to go?
N.
Letter N. And this could do it for you, Georgia. What N starred Peter Finch as Mad Prophet of the Airwaves? Tom.
Network.
Yes, Tom. You blocked. Look at White making his way. Where do you want to go, Tom?
Oh, I want J.
Okay, J for Tom, and this can do it for him. What J is located between Washington and Roosevelt on Mount Rushmore? Georgia.
Jefferson.
Yes, Georgia. That's yours in the block. Where do you want to go, Georgia? Letter E. This could do it for you if you get it. Could do it for them. Everybody ready. What E is the science of the environment? Georgia.
Ecology.
You've won the game. Hey, what a game. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, we got a word for you.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know.
Thank you. Bye.
Some of our contestants will receive from Washington Forge beautiful all stainless steel kitchen tool set with tapered handles and luxurious satin finish from Washington Forge. And Step Saver with ammonia to clean better so its Johnson wax can shine better. And Statey syrup, the 100% natural syrup, no preservatives, nothing artificial. Statey syrup with a rich country maple flavor that naturally tastes better. And bake someone happy with new improved Super Moist, unbelievably moist and delicious, now better than ever before. Other cakes may be moist, but they're not super moist. And add the great taste of Hormel ham to your favorite meals. The delicious easy way with Hormel ham patties. And a representative of our studio audience will receive is the Pilot Audio Tower system with AM, FM, stereo tuner, integrated amplifier, automatic record changer, cassette player, recorder, plus matching speakers and racks, furnished by Pilot, a division of Morris Electro Products Corporation. This is Bob Hilton speaking for Blockbuster, the Mark Goodson, Bill Cotman production.
You're watching Game Show Network.